Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Muscatine Today Show. I'm so excited that you guys are here with us today. I want to start off the show by saying thank you to our sponsors for just being on board with everything that's going on in the community and allowing us to bring that to you every single day and giving everyone a platform to share all of the great things that are going on in our community. Those sponsors include R7, Impact Athletic Performance, Lutheran Living, of course, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine is our newest sponsor in Suntan City, Muscatine. Also Hy-Vee with the Main Street Market Grill Express Studios. I also want to say thank you to CBI and Toyota of Muscatine as well for being sponsors of the show. So grateful to all of them. We have, it's Wellness Wednesday, but before we start Wellness Wednesday, I want to introduce to you a couple of pretty cool dudes that are here to talk about an event that I think you all will think is pretty cool. I think last year is actually the first year that I caught wind of the blessing of the bikes. But first of all, why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about how you're involved with the blessing of the bikes to get started, and then we'll kind of get into the event itself.
Okay. Well, I'm Carey. I'm the president of Pearl City Disciples. That is a chapter of the Christian Motorcyclists Association here in Muscatine. We've been doing the blessing. Actually, it started in Bluegrass, and we were involved in it for many years up there. And we moved it here. This will be the third year in Muscatine.
Awesome. Cool.
And I'm Skeet. I'm the road captain for the Pearl City Disciples. Basically, I'm the route planner and the ride planner. So, and
Awesome.
I'll be the MC for the event this year.
Awesome.
And Skeet is actually attends the church where the event's at.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm attending First Baptist.
Perfect. So let's talk a little bit about the event. So you said it started in Bluegrass, and that's kind of where you guys started being involved in the event, and then you decided to bring it to Muscatine community. So how long were you guys involved in Bluegrass, and what made you decide, hey, we want to bring this to our community as well?
Sure. So it started in Bluegrass. A member of our chapter was actually the pastor at the church in Bluegrass.
Okay.
And he started it. This will be like, I believe, about the 18th year.
Oh, wow.
So he started it, and then a few years ago he retired. And the church up there did it one more year. And then they decided they weren't going to pursue it anymore. So we kind of were looking for a place. And we presented it to the First Baptist Church in Muscatine, and they kind of caught the vision, and so they wanted to try it. So we've been doing it there, and this will be our third year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, so this is the third year in Muscatine, but for people that maybe haven't heard of it before or don't know what all happens at the Blessing of the Bikes, tell us a little bit about the event and kind of what happens that day, because the event's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
It's this Sunday.
So yeah, we'll be setting up early, but the gates will open at 9.
Okay.
And then around 9:30, we'll have music for probably 30-40 minutes. At about 10:20, Reverend Jim, the pastor I was telling you about from Bluegrass, he will be giving the message. So we'll actually have a church service there. Okay.
Very cool.
So we'd love to have everybody come, for that. And then after the service, we will do the bike blessing, where people go to their bikes, and CMA members will go out, bless the bikes, and then at the end we will draw a name for the motorcycle we're giving away.
That's super exciting.
Yeah.
So tell me about this motorcycle you're giving away.
Okay.
Where did this motorcycle appear from? And that's exciting. How do you win the bike?
So God's has blessed us very much over the years. We were giving away bikes in Bluegrass when we were up there. And I've been praying for one, and we got one. So a person in our chapter went on a ride last year, a CVMA ride, and they were raffling this bike off. And he signed up for it, and he had his name pulled.
Wow.
So he won. So they are going to donate that bike to this event to be given away.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's awesome.
That's so awesome. So we have a picture of the bike that we can pull up for you guys to see. It's pretty cool.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So this is the 3rd annual Blessing of the Bikes, and this is the bike that will be given away at the event. So how does somebody possibly win this bike?
So here's the deal.
Okay. How do I get hooked up with this bike?
You have to be there and your name put in before the service starts.
Okay.
At 10:20.
Okay.
You have to be 18.
Okay.
And you have to have proof of a motorcycle license.
Okay. Well, crap.
No motorcycle license?
No, I just have a permit.
Really?
Yeah.
That might work.
Next year.
Next year. Next year, people. You'll see me on the
But,
streets.
and the thing I want to say about that too, this is not a raffle.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't pay anything.
Right.
You just come in, put your name in the hat, and if we pull you out at the end, and the guy that built this motorcycle, he's going to pull the name out.
Well, that's super cool too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where's that guy from?
He's from Muscatine.
Really?
He's a brother of ours. Yep.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about this bike. I don't know anything about bikes, really.
So it's a 1979 Yamaha XS 650.
Okay.
But as you can see from the picture, that's not what it looks like.
Right.
So you could call it a rat bike, you could call it a custom chopper, whatever you want to call it, but that's kind of what it is.
Yep.
It's a hardtail, suicide shift on the side.
Oh, dang.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool
And
looking.
it sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks a lot cooler than the little Buell that I had when I had my motorcycle. Just saying, but
You need good neighbors if you're going to own this bike.
Yeah.
You need good neighbors.
But okay, so you come to this event, you go through the service, and you get to experience all of that, and the blessing of the bikes, and I mean, just that experience, I'm sure, is just so cool. How many people do you generally have in attendance at these events? I know it probably varies depending on a whole array of things like weather and stuff, but what are you guys kind of expecting or hoping for this year?
Well, I can tell you this. So in Bluegrass, we're running about 450 motorcycles and maybe 700 to 800 people.
Okay.
Then we moved to Muscatine, and it's kind of all new to the community.
Yep.
I believe last year we had like 100 bikes and maybe 200 people, maybe somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. But we're still growing.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that over time, people will hear about it, God will lead people to it, and it'll grow. That's the vision we have. And this year it's not inside at all.
Yep.
We're setting up a stage outside, a tent to go under for the service. We're going to have vendors there. We're going to have food there. And it's going to be a good deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So remind people again what church they're going to go to go to the event this weekend.
It's First Baptist on Mulberry.
Okay.
I believe it's 3003.
Yep.
Okay.
Mulberry.
So right next to Mulberry School.
Yes, right next to it. Yep.
So there's plenty of space there.
Oh, come on.
We were
Fill it
just
up.
we were just watching the weather before the show, and it's going to be gorgeous.
Yes.
And we've decided that that's not going to change at all. It's going to be a gorgeous day, and what a perfect day for an outside event. I hope that you guys grow that event even more this year. But I can only imagine, I've never been to the event, like I said, but I can only imagine that it's a pretty cool experience.
It is. Can I say one thing?
Yes,
Too?
I would love for you to say one thing.
I want people to know that it's not, this isn't about that motorcycle.
Yes.
And it's not about us, it's about God.
Yep.
And we want people to come because, people that don't know the Lord, they're not going to walk into a church on Sunday, you know?
Right.
We need to go out into the community
Yep.
and tell them. So if you're out there and you want to come, man, and you don't know the Lord and stuff, it's awesome. I mean, we bless the bikes, but when we do that, we ask, are there any needs in your life? Do you have any issues you want prayed for? Do you know Christ? So, I mean, that's what it's really about.
Yep. Yeah. Just reaching people that might not have that connection on a normal Sunday.
Right, right.
So, very cool. I love the idea of the event. I'm glad you guys brought it to Muscatine. That's very cool. And I think it will continue to grow. I hope that today people are watching and decide to come on Sunday and check it out. Yeah. So you said the event starts in the morning and you'll have the service around 10:20.
Yep.
So how long does the event go? You said there's going to be vendors and all sorts of stuff. So
I would say by the time we actually draw for the motorcycle, it's probably going to be 11:45, maybe, somewhere in there. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful day. These people that are coming love to ride motorcycles, so we don't want to keep them there all day.
Right.
We want to be able to get them out going at noon, the latest.
Yep.
So it'll be done by noon.
Okay.
And they'll be free to ride. And,
very cool.
And somebody will be taking home a bike.
That is so awesome. It won't be me, guys, so your chances are a little bit better. I don't have my license yet, but next year you better watch out.
That's right. You can still come, though.
I can still come, yes, because it's not about the bike. I think it'll be a cool experience just to watch. Yeah. And I love watching other people win stuff. Amen. That's really fun.
Yeah. And there's going to be like a silent auction, and so there's things for people. So if you want to come and you don't ride, you can come.
Yeah.
And be part of it and just enjoy the morning with us.
Yep. Very cool. So I hope you guys will all go and check out the event and just see what it's all about. And I can only imagine that the vibes and everything there, and having an outside service is going to be cool in itself. So go and enjoy that, enjoy the nice weather, and maybe meet some new people in the community and beyond. I'm sure people drive in from other communities as well for this event. So
we have probably 4 other chapters of CMA, like from Mount Pleasant, Burlington, Cedar Rapids, Pella area, Ottumwa maybe coming in too to help.
Very nice.
And one guy's coming from clear over on the other side of the aisle.
Wow.
To help, so, yeah.
That's cool. So you'll have a chance to really meet people.
Absolutely.
And that's always cool. I love meeting people.
Amen.
So come and enjoy that event, and you have a chance to win a bike. There's silent auctions and a chance to just really have a good time with the community and try something new.
Yes.
The biggest part of it, I think, is just trying something new, maybe. A new experience is always a good thing. So thank you guys for coming and telling me about the event. I hope you guys have a ton of success with it and it continues to grow. We'll share some more information. They do have a Facebook page if you want some more information about the event, more details. You can get information from that. Pearl City Disciples Facebook page, and there's information about the raffle and just all of the events that'll be happening that day. And I'm sure you can ask questions if you have any of those on that page as well. So thanks again for coming, you guys.
Thanks for letting us come on.
Absolutely. Anytime. All right. We're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to start up with Wellness Wednesday. Even though these guys told me that motorcycles definitely fit in with wellness, right?
Absolutely.
For sure. You get to clear your mind, and it's that mental aspect of wellness, right? So, but we'll be right back in just a minute for Wellness Wednesday on the Muscatine Today Show. All right, so fun. I love meeting new people. It's so fun. So it is Wellness Wednesday on the Muscatine Today Show. So we're going to go ahead and play that intro, and we're so excited that Impact Athletic Performance is sponsoring this every single week on the Today Show. It's awesome, and I'm excited about it. So we're going to play that, and then we're going to be back to talk to Ben about some of the cool items that they have here in the store that can help you on your wellness journey. So those are my stats so far on what I have lost so far on my wellness journey at Impact Athletic Performance. I really didn't feel like I was making a lot of progress, but I couldn't believe it when I had my 1 month check-in, the amount of, I say gains, but really it was losses throughout. So it's pretty cool just to see the little changes that you can make in your lifestyle and how that can really help. And I'm so grateful to both Autumn and Scott for helping me out with that and keeping me on track. So Ben is here, and I asked him to come on because every Wednesday at Hy-Vee, there's something special that goes on in the health market, and I hope you guys already know about this, but if not, you guys need to. So let's share with them the good news about the health market on Wednesdays.
Health market on Wednesdays, guys, is Wellness Wednesdays. We've got a ton of great deals going over there. Ashley, congratulations on your successes.
Yeah, thanks.
Just to kind of touch with everybody, because I did sit down with our dietitian with Hy-Vee, and in 8 months I lost 134 pounds, Ashley. I was up almost to 450 pounds. And just going through some of the programs with our dietitians. She's usually here in the store 3 times a week. You can call and set up an appointment with her. She'll walk you through every little thing, find out what the best options are for you. Right now, we just received in over 200 different new items set into our health and wellness program. We also have the Kids Fit rolling. Tons of great ideas for the kids just to get them more out, more energized, more acclimated to a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, and with summer coming around, they're not going to be in schools getting those, nutritious breakfasts and lunch. We're going to be responsible for that again at home. So whether they stay home on their own, if they're old enough for that, we need to make sure that we have healthy options at home for them so they can make those good choices. If they're not available, they're not going to make them. So it's cool that they're aware of that over in the health market and are bringing in some items specifically for the kids that are attractive to them and will keep them on the right track as well. So they're
absolutely, Ashley. With that being said, my son was a popaholic, just nothing but junk food 24/7. When I went on my diet, I grabbed some of the health drinks and everything, whether it be kombucha, some of the Chobanis, this and that, and I brought him home, and my son kind of shrugged his nose, and now he won't even touch pop. It's just strictly those juices, those protein drinks. He just loves them.
That's awesome. It is all about putting the right things in front of our kiddos, and that was one of my whys when I sat down with Autumn too. It was like, why are you wanting to do this? Well, of course I want to do it for me and my health, but I also want to be a good influence on my kid. I mean, she's 10 now, and I want her to be active and healthy, and I don't want her to get all of the bad habits that I've gotten, And so they do watch. They don't want to act like they watch and do the things that we do, but they do.
They do watch, Ashley.
Yes.
And I was always notorious the bowl of ice cream with a half a jar of peanut butter.
Oh my gosh.
One day, and that's when it finally hit me, you need to do something about it, Ben. I went to get ice cream out of the freezer. My son walked over, grabbed the peanut butter jar, and stuck it in the microwave. I got your peanut butter for you, Dad. That's when I knew, all right, there's an issue, there's a problem.
Yep.
My kids are picking up on that, so it was a great change for me and my family.
Yeah. So in the health market, there's a bunch of new items, and on Wednesdays, it's 10% off.
10% off.
Every Wednesday.
Everything over in the health market.
Yep, over in the health market. 10% off. I mean, so it doesn't matter what you get over there, any of those new items, all of that stuff over in the health market is 10% off.
I think last week when I was shopping on Wednesday, we saved $17 because we had about a $170 order just by shopping.
That makes a big difference.
It was huge.
So shop for your health needs over there on Wednesdays, and it's great deals, and that's every single Wednesday. So I'm excited about that. And also, just a reminder, tomorrow you'll be out on the grill. Those are great. They're cooked well.
I'll just stop you there, Ashley. Guys, stop out tomorrow.
Yep.
It's a New York strip, 8-ounce choice New York strip,
Yep.
a jumbo baked potato, and corn on the cob for only $10, guys. Big Ben's out on the grill from 4 to 7. We have the register outside, so if you want to just pull up out front, hey Ben, I need 2 steaks.
Yep.
We'll get you, and you don't have to even get out of the car, and we'll have you on the road.
Mm-hmm. It's easy peasy. If you want, you could skip the baked potato. If you're on it, if you're into that.
You better get the baked potato.
Or do a half. I mean, you could maybe save the other half for the next day. I mean, it's all about the 80-20 rule. You know about that, right?
You know, sometimes you got to cheat. You got to satisfy yourself once in a while.
You do have to satisfy yourself once in a while. So, but, and again this week at Hy-Vee, just one more plug for my man. It's the last week.
The last week of Taste of Hy-Vee,
Yep.
guys. This week I know we've got 18 demos set up through the whole store for this weekend. It's just going to be a huge blowout. We're going to incorporate some from week 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Tie those in. Some of our departments have gotten some awesome new specialty items. I'm not going to give any hints away, but bakery's got some special items that they've just created that we're going to push out. Meat department's got some new rubs and stuff we're going to push out. So there's tons of great demos going on this weekend. We'll have the games going this weekend again, so you can enter for your chance on the meat.
Yep.
We need to draw for that today, by the way, for last week.
Yep.
And just tons of great items. We're going to have a beat the clock at the front door. I'm not going to tell anybody about this one, but stop in this Friday from 4 to 7 for that beat the clock. We'll just put it this way, it's under $1 and it's about a $6 savings.
What?
So it's going to be huge, guys. Stop out and see us. We'll have the smoker rolling all weekend. So if you guys want to, when you're in shopping, tasting those demos and everything, hit us up off the smoker. We can take care of you for dinner, lunch, whatever it may be.
Awesome. Lots of good stuff going on. And it's Wellness Wednesday at Hy-Vee. So come and grab your stuff. Get 10% off over in the health market over there and enjoy that savings. We have a cool video. It is What the Hack from your friends at Hy-Vee, and it's just some tips, some really great tips about how to just eat healthy. So 5 great tips on how to eat healthy. We're going to go to that video now and we'll be right back. That is definitely not the health hack video. Jess is going to look at that for a second here. But in the meantime, I want to tell you that one of my I don't want to say newest, but one, I think, of the greatest gifts I have gotten since I started my position here at Pearl City Media has been my friend, Lieutenant Greg Bach. And I don't want to be too mushy, but he is literally, I'm not just saying this, he has been one of the greatest gifts that I've gotten since I've started my job here. And he is like the truest, greatest, most amazing friend. His whole family is just a true gift to our community. And today happens to be his birthday. So I hope that you guys will all take a minute out of your day and say happy birthday. Maybe maybe stop by and honk at the Salvation Army and shout out your window. Do all of those fun things for him, because he definitely deserves it. And just the amount of just support and the amount of themselves that they give our community is just amazing. And Greg has been such a good friend to me and our community. So happy birthday, Greg. You are just the best, and I'm so grateful for our friendship and so grateful that you were born on this day. What did you say? It's your 21st birthday? Is that what you said? I think, I don't know, maybe 30th. I don't know what he's celebrating, but needless to say, it's his birthday and he's super young and youthful. And I am so grateful that he was born. So happy birthday, Greg. You are just the bomb diggity, and I'm so grateful for you and your friendship and for you being born today. Happy birthday. Speaking of things that happened on this day in history, our friends at Lutheran Living sponsor every day, this day in history and national days. And today is Denim Day. And I don't know if you guys know about this, but I learned about this day during my time at Family Resources. And Denim Day was actually basically created to basically say that we are not going to tolerate victim blaming for sexual assault victims. And so we encourage people to wear denim on this day every year to just stand against people who victim blame. And so I want to read a little bit. So there was basically a case where the perpetrator went back and said, well, the reason that I committed this crime was because of what the girl was wearing. And we say it doesn't matter what anyone wears. There is no reason to commit a sexual assault, to commit that kind of crime against a woman or anyone, regardless of what he or she is wearing. So regardless of how tight their jeans are or how short their shorts are, we stand today on Denim Day and say that it doesn't matter. So I hope that you guys will all proudly wear your denim today and years to come to stand in saying that we don't tolerate that. There will be no victim shaming here in Muscatine for sure. So just a little background on Denim Day for you guys all. It really hit home for me when I first learned about what it all stood for years ago during my time at Family Resources. So we're good to go on the video. So we're going to go and show you the hacks, 5 healthy eating hacks for Wellness Wednesday. All right. What the heck? I love that. Lots of great tips. I love the healthy eating tips. So they're quick and easy. And I think I'm going to try the lemon ice cube one. That sounds fun. So to end the show today for Wellness Wednesday, I want to say thank you to Impact Athletic Performance, not only for my success, but for sponsoring this Wednesday and bringing a lot of really great nutrition and health information to the community so we can all be healthy together. Also say thank you to the rest of our sponsors, R7, just right up the hill. Go visit them this weekend if you can. Toyota of Muscatine and CBI. Of course, Suntan City, one of our newer sponsors, Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine. Of course, Lutheran Living and Hy-Vee for their Market Grill Express Studios. We're so glad to be here with you, and I can't wait to see you all again tomorrow for the show. We will see you at 9 a.m. But until then, remember that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.